You're watching Let the Quran Speak. Now we answer questions we receive from you, our viewers. If you have a question yourself, please visit our website, www.quranspeaks.com. Okay, Brother Shabir, this question is it allowed to force women to wear the hijab, the niqab, or the burqa? So
No.
you probably have to explain what those are quickly.
Yes, before I even get to that, I should talk about family responsibility to begin with, because it is often said that men have a responsibility over the members of their family to make sure that they follow the Islamic dictates and so on. So one would think, yeah, automatically, if this is an Islamic requirement, then naturally the man is responsible for making sure that his family does this. But we should say that more generally, the Quran says, La ikraha fid din, in the second chapter in the 256th verse. And that is very general, and that's an absolute statement, no compulsion in religion. So when it comes to religious matters, we shouldn't force our family, but we should think of our own responsibility as being a responsibility for doing what we can to educate the family, educate the children, educate our spouses. Both men and women have this responsibility towards each other, to do what they can to influence, to cajole, to persuade, and so on, but never to force. In fact, if anyone does the things that Islam requires because they're being forced to do so, they're not really complying with God, which is the ultimate aim of our religious practices. They're just simply obeying someone else, and that's not really serving God at all. So we should hesitate and definitely should not force other people to do what is right. Second, what is how should we talk to our family members, or even to women in society more generally, about wearing the Islamic recommended clothing? We should think of the clothing as promoting a certain level of decency in society. It reflects a certain attitude that says that, look, women are not for sale, their bodies are sacred, they will reveal it to whom they want at the time of their choosing, and they're not all for open for the gaze of all and sundry. Their minds are more important than their bodies, and they want to be known as equal human beings, equal contributors to society, and they don't want to be sexualized.
So is it okay for an individual not to wear the hijab then, or the niqab, or the burqa, as this individual's?
Obviously, for Muslims, we want to follow the dictates of the Quran, just as Christians would want to follow the dictates of the New Testament, where the New Testament encourages women to appear in a modest manner and gives some specific prescriptions about the wearing of braids and so on. And some passages even speak about the covering of the head when a lady goes for prayer. So some people will follow that, some people may interpret it in a different manner. When Muslims come to the Quran, similar attitudes will prevail. Some will take the verses literally and follow that. Some will interpret it in a different way and speak of modesty more generally. But I think that most people, whether religious or not, recognize that there is a certain value in modesty and appearing in a modest way. And this is how we should put the matter to our wives and daughters, explaining to them and encouraging them to dress in a modest way.
All right, thank you for that, Brother Shabir.
You're welcome.
That's all the time we have. For updates and additional information, please visit our website, www.quranspeaks.com, and write to us, because your comments and questions help guide the show. I'm Sophia Ali. For all of us here at Let the Quran Speak, thank you for watching. I'll see you next week.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allah